Well, happy day, friends. Today I want to chat with you about free seeds and free plants, especially in a time where the gas prices are getting to like $5 a gallon. So I've got a video, I'll link it up here, where I shared with you a while ago about free seed, free seed, free seed libraries. They're a partnership a lot with the Phoenix libraries, but in Tucson, there's also a partnership with the U of A down there. So either in the Phoenix Metro or down in Tucson, you have access to free seed libraries. So check that video out because it gives you all the details, and because we're kind of finally coming out of all the things to do with, the pandemic and stuff, you can now get back into going in and getting those free seeds. So another option that I learned about, actually from our plant swaps from Michael, was about having a plant stand. So if you remember back towards the end of March, I had a ton of plants left over that I didn't have room for in my garden, that I'd kind of overgrown, that I theorized that I might try to sell, but then it's like I don't want to be meeting up with people and trying to sell them plants. So I took that opportunity to go check out these plant stands. So there's a lot of plant stands, and they've got a Facebook group. So I'll just go ahead and kind of show you that. So it's a private Facebook group. So you have to go join the group. So I'm not violating any of their rules, but I'm going to show you this picture of what the group looks like, what its name is on Facebook. And then I'm going to show you this picture that, because it's not that easy. They have a lot of rules in that group, but it's worth it to get access to all the free stuff. But one of the rules is kind of like not asking where things are, because they've got a map in there and you can tap into that map. So I kind of show you some screenshots of how to get to that. Okay, so on this page where it says Reels, you want to swipe over right until you get to where it says Files. And there's a couple of things there. So click on Files, and it's going to take you to this page, which has got a lot of great information. But my favorite thing is our statewide map. So if you click on that, it's going to take you over to this page right here. And what you're going to want to do is scroll down to the bottom of this page, and it's going to look a little odd how the link is, like it's not highlighted, but you want to click on that link, which is going to take you to this map. And you can kind of see there's some that are closed for the summer. They'll open back up in the fall. This is the main valley around Phoenix, and this is down in Tucson. So you can see there's lots and lots of stands. A lot of them might not be open right now, but definitely worth a look later on in the season. So I highly recommend joining. And so I made a list of some plant stands that were on this particular day on the way home from where the girls go to school in North Glendale. And I loaded up on my plants. And so the deal is that you kind of want to be cool. You take a plant, you leave a plant. Even if you don't have something, you can still take a plant, but you don't want to go and take all the plants. And there's more than plants. Like I said, there's seeds, there's cuttings. Like that's, of all the stands that I went, well, a couple of stands we got some cute painted rocks. But otherwise, the only plant that I took was, there was a sweet potato slip at one of the stands. And so that was something that I didn't have and that I could make room for. So it's a neat concept. And they're some of them are kind of dialing down a little bit for the summer. We, like I said, did this back in March, and I've just been sitting on it. So in this video, I'm going to kind of take you along to those 3 stands. We finish off at Michael's house. And just kind of give you an idea of what they look like. They come in all different shapes and sizes. Some of these people also have like the little free libraries. So it's common for it to just be a bookshelf that looks pretty random with a lot of random things on it. You want to be really respectful of these people that volunteer a space on their property, not walk on their lawns, not do stuff with their lawns, and not take stuff that isn't right there in that plant stand area, because some people have gotten confused and it comes up in the group. But this is an incredible way, again, in a time where it's so costly to do anything. Plants bring joy, okay? Whether they're indoor plants or outdoor plants. And some of these stands, you could get a free pot. At another stand, you could get a bag of soil. At another stand, you could get a plant or a cutting. And boom, you've got a plant. Or you can get a little bit of seeds and a little bit of this. And kind of, it's kind of the gateway to the gardening drug, if you will. And this is a great little way. So if you could get access to a little bit of free soil, or you had a place in your ground that you could grow, then you go to these libraries and you get free seeds, and you go to these plant stands and you get free plants or cuttings or seeds, then you could really get going on some neat stuff with very, very little money. And that's lovely. I love that, because that breaks down the barriers. And we all know that once you get the bug, you get the bug, and you want to do it a lot. Now, the cool thing is just like with the seed libraries, there's tons of plant stands down in Tucson. Actually, when you look at the map, you'd be blown away at how many plant stands are here in Arizona. It's really, really neat. And when you go through the map, you get good information. Some of the plant stands have specific hours, like sun up to sundown, again, because we have to have rules just so people have rules. So there's some things that you want to be respectful of. But if you're a person that's taking a lot of cuttings or just getting started, this is a really fun thing to get involved with. And you can always do your own stand too. So let's check out that little tour, and then I'll meet you back for a wrap up. At 48th Avenue and Thunderbird, and we're putting some tomato plants at the Frog Lady stand. It's stand number 59. So let's check out what she's got. Hi. So the deal with the plant stands is you just want to take one thing and leave some for the others. And if you're here, maybe water a plant or two. And we're going to be leaving tomatoes. So why don't you put them right there? Yeah. And so we're leaving this tray of tomatoes. And I think the other one has got some peppers in it. Yeah. Put it over here. And then in this one, we've got a couple of peppers. So we're gonna head over to our next little plant stand, which is gonna be Michael's. Now we're over here at Michael's stand, and I don't think it's 9. I think it's something else. But there's a lot of cool things here. Some elephant plant food, some bean pods, loofah seeds, live oak, some aloe, and we, of course, are putting tomatoes. Put them down there. So super sweet, some planters over there, and this is over at Thunderbird and Coral Gables. We're here at Cactus and 33rd Avenue. Joe's putting out some tomatoes and peppers. There's all kinds of seeds in here. A couple of grapefruit, some candy. Looks like there's a couple of broccoli starts. It's a little late for that. And I don't know what kind of tree this is. Lots of aloe. There's sweet potatoes. Golly, I kind of want a sweet potato. Okay, taking a sweet potato. How could we take it? Go over there and show them the little library. Watch your step though.
And over here at this garden place, there's also, wait, the camera went back. Is that fine? And then there's also this beautiful neighborhood like book exchange thing. She's got this whole library of books. And it's exchange free. It said neighborhood info. Kind of went a little bit, but the books definitely interesting. And this area is just really pretty. It looks like we have some like monument type thing right here. And it's really pretty. And remember, just take one. And
And most stands have a little bit of water, so I just put a little bit of water in with this until I can get home. Now, like I said, it's a lot warmer now, so you might not want to spend your weekend days cruising plant stands, but you know what? It's free stuff. It's fun stuff. So it could be a nice little outing for you or your children, maybe something that you could do in the evening. But if anything, it's something really to tap into the back of your mind for come in the fall when you might want to be out looking for cool stuff and out looking to do cool stuff. So I always love to share new things with you. I hope that you go over and join the plant stand group, and remember, when you post, say what city and the stand number. And it might seem like a real kind of anal retentive idea to do that, but if you didn't do that, then you just put the stand number, then somebody would say, well, what city is this in? So there's some rules over there that feel a little sticky. But again, to me, the trade-off in having access, because I mean, I've seen where somebody will post and say, I just dropped off all these amazing dragon fruit cuttings. You know that, you see the post, boom, you run over there and get those dragon fruit cuttings. Because I paid like $25 for a dragon fruit cutting from Facebook Marketplace, and that thing was as bunk as the day is long. Okay, so, but when you're in a community of people that are not in it for the money and they're in it for the share and the passing along the good vibe, then you really get access to some really cool stuff. So go join that group or live vicariously through me. And otherwise, I hope you have the best day ever.